I gotta make video.
I don't really have fun making videos anymore. Now, this explanation hopefully isn't going to be too long because I've literally tried recording this like 15 different times. But basically, I was having a lot more fun before I started worrying about, what niche does this video fit into, and, oh, this needs to be super high quality and scripted, and, I'm still going to be making scripted content and stuff, but, every once in a while I'm going to toss in some of this filler content. And this is kind of the first of the new... Bump the camera there. This is going to be the first of the new filler content that I'm going to be making. So, basically, this is just going to be kind of a weird little series where I kind of just go over my journey of video game collecting. So, yeah. It's funny, I spent like 5 years collecting video games, and my collection isn't amazing per se. It's nice, and there's a lot in it. At the same time, it just seems very unfocused. It's not terribly interesting. The most interesting part of it is probably a Sega Saturn that I own that has a rattling controller. That, or, I don't know, my copy of Super Smash Bros. Melee. I don't know. So I was thinking, I really need to get my collection focused, a little bit more interesting, a little bit more, appealing to the eye, if you will. And so I kind of thought around it, when I first started collecting, I was collecting a lot of like NES games, a lot of Nintendo 64 games. I was grandfathering, my games from my childhood into my collection and trying to take care of what was left of that. Dang it. And what it kind of turned into was just kind of this unfocused, not necessarily uninteresting, but it was just kind of, I had a bunch of these games pretty much for the sake that I own them because I'd like to play them, which is still my focus with game collecting, but there was nothing collection-y about it, you know what I mean? It was just some games on a shelf. It was an interesting piece in a larger picture, but I kind of want the collection to be the picture, if that makes sense. And so, I've been thinking, I could go into imports, which is what I've been doing for the last summer, and that would be cool, but I could go into collecting Nintendo 64 or NES games again. I could, collect hardware variations. That's not worth it. I could collect GameCube. No, that's too expensive. I could do Sega Saturn. Oh, shoot. Panzer Dragoon Saga is $1,000. Panzer Dragoon Saga is $1,000. I remember when it was worth $80. What's this? What? Why? Huh? What's this about? Huh? What? Some pandemic? You got stimulus checks and now you're buying all the games up off eBay? Come on. After a long process of thought, I looked at my desk and I saw that there was a Game Boy Color there, and I'm like, Game Boys are fashionable. Let's go for it. So I decided that it would be a cool idea to collect 200 Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. And so, there's my goal. It's important to have goals when you're collecting and stuff, and so I figured that would be a good goal. And so I guess kind of a prompt for this video is if you have any Game Boy or Game Boy Color games that you'd like to recommend, or any like whole series that you would like to recommend, please put it in the comments below. I have quite a few already. I have a spreadsheet going, but just any like little obscure things and Japanese games, whatever, I'm cool with all of it, you know what I mean? If you have like an interesting bootleg that you want me to look at and see if I want to get, that'll be fine. So I, opened up my spreadsheet, I got a few recommendations from people, and I guess that's what I've been doing so far. And so, I decided to go out and I was like, I'm going to buy a couple of games for the sake of this video, because I always try to add a little flair to things, but the thing I got to realize about filler content is that I just got to make it and then hope people enjoy it. If they don't, then I just say, screw it, I'm going to keep doing this because screw you guys. And so I went out and I bought a couple of games, and my plan was that I was going to like review them a little bit, give a little bit of first impressions in this video. And I'll just say, I'll save that for later. I'll make a Professor Recommends, more filler content, I'm lazy as frick. But to just kind of say, I do recommend Mario Tennis, and I honestly haven't been interested enough to play more of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets because I've been playing Mario Tennis this whole time, and that's what should be said about Mario Tennis, is that game is intensely entertaining. I freaking love it. And so yeah, I guess I'll be hitting you guys with videos about those two games, you know, pretty soon. But yeah, this is just a dumb filler video. I should be putting this on Moon's Cafe, but I decided, you know what? No. I'm gonna make stupid, dumb content along with high effort content because I need to make something, or if I stop making something, I say, oh, I'm gonna take a break for a week for making stuff, you know, for the main channel, then nothing gets uploaded for, what is it, like 3 months now? Yeah, no, we none of us want that, and so I'm just gonna do the thing. So I'll see you guys next week. I'm not even kidding. I'm just gonna bolt on through it and try to go for it. And yeah, I'll see you. Bye.